Final trade update of the day. It is now 1:20 p.m. Central Standard Time here on Thursday, August 14th. If you've watched the first two videos, you saw the day began where I had a beautiful entry at 64.61 on ES. That is S&P 500 Futures. It started to run, got up to maybe around 64.70. I was looking to be maybe 64.71 or 72 on my first take profit, but then it just retreated all the way back. I had my stop loss in just above break even, so we collected, oh boy, $62, and I got another chance and ended up with 4 contracts with a 64.63 cost basis, and then first take profit was 68, which was 5 points away, another 5 points at 73, then 77, then the final one at 88. So we were able to collect $2,612 there. Then this one, if you watch the last video, this actually started as 4 contracts at 64.75. I put the first 2 in, one at 78 and one at 81. Those both got hit. Then in the meantime, it retreated all the way back down, and I had a buy in at 64.69. It collected that buy. So I just shut this trade down, and because the cost basis then changed back to 64.71. So we booked that at 301. Whoopee doopy, but at least it was a positive trade. Then we ended up with 3 contracts at the end. First limit order was 77, got that, then 80, and then Trump was going to speak. So I wasn't going to let this ride to 88 again like we had up here. I'm like, you know what? Let's just take the money and run. Did that. Ended up at 1344 on that trade. This one, if I would have let it run, went all the way up to 92, but I missed that big a deal. So what I have to do, though, is check some math, because my math shows 43.19 on the day. But if we go over to the ES, and here's those last 3, took it off at 77, 80, and 83. But if you look at what it shows for my daily P&L, it says 39.6250. So I'm going to have to comb through the numbers to see how we're a few $100s off, but you can see it's heading back downtown to Chinatown. But unless it went down to 69 again, 64, 69, I am out for today. And we'll get to silver in a momento. Here was our plan for the day. We are down here. We are looking to get to 69 and kind of just remake that as our as a support, and then up through resistance of 80. Then I figured 89 would be another big target. That's why I had those limits at 88. I still thought we were going to get and retest 97 before the day ended, just like yesterday's high. And it could happen still, or it can definitely happen overnight. But during regular trading hours, it doesn't look like we're going to get there. And then if I was still interested, I would really need, in fact, I put a different number up on the 2-minute. No, was that? Oh, I know where I put it up. It's over here. Hold on. So this is the funded account. We ended up with one more successful trade. So that was 3 for 3 for today for $867.90. Just being, real conservative on this. It's a $100,000 account. And I was looking at this as, well, what would entice you to get back into a trade? I'd still be looking at 69 as maybe the first go. But then 66, you see how interesting 66 looks. So I'm not going to be keeping a close eye on it, because I got some Cubs to watch. I'm going on a walk, all the good stuff. But that was, as far as actually having a plan and working the plan and sticking to the plan, today was the best day so far for trading futures. And yes, I've had days where I've made a lot more money in one day, but a lot of it was, I don't want to call it luck, but let's just call it luck for now. And now that we're trying to get an actual trading plan in place, it feels good to have a full day of trading ES according to the plan. Still watching gold just meander around. I put an extra number in here. I'm hoping that is going to be that as far as its downward movements. It's been holding between 83 and 85 for the last couple of hours now. Well, at least the last hour and a half. So what's it going to be, boy? We're going to get through 85, and then if we get through 85 and then sustain, we should definitely be heading back through 33.90, which will be another big level to get through for resistance. Same thing. We put this on a couple hours ago. Let's get a base and then go. I thought we were going to begin it. Then we just retreated right back down to that line. And it's been hugging that since, just right above 38. So I would imagine, I'd have to put in another number at 38,105. Again, just for my own visual pleasure. And 38,105. So watching those zones as well. Get back down here, and I'm definitely long, depending on what the price action and the candles look like. Bitcoin, whoa, we just missed it. We just missed it. I took my trade off too. I had it at 750. I would have caught it right there at 750, but I would, because I had it on here and it never got down to I was trying to be a little greedy, a little conservative at 750. Got the move we talked about earlier, which was let's and this was when it was up here. You can rewind the tapes and watch them, but it was looking at maybe a possible setup if it flushed one more time and then regained. It regained, but now it's flushed again. So I'm not sure. Not sure I'm interested in that in Bitcoin at the moment, because next support's going to be in the 116s. That's what we're looking at. That is what we're looking at. And then depending on how we reopen at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time on the futures will be what I think through as tomorrow's trading plan, which is end of the week. So gold and silver, look out, because the banking cartel loves overnight between Thursdays and Fridays, and definitely loves Fridays as far as manipulating the gold and silver down with their shorts. One of these days, I'm going to change my evil ways. The banking fraudsters don't seem to change their evil ways, but I guarantee you they are going to have some more short covering. And that's why we're at where we're at, because they haven't been able to get it back down. Where's our silver? Yeah, they've just been, it's just been, if you've been watching silver all year like I have, it just keeps trading into levels. I'm hoping this is it. This is as far as they can get it down here, because they'll try to get it down to at least 37,500. I'm hoping they're done as far as their ability to manipulate. And then we're still 40. Where are we at over here? Is that on here still? Over here. We're still going to hit this number this year, 44. If I'm holding a handful of contracts that I'm picking up now, I'm going to be buying an island. Deserted island. Anywho, that's what's happening to hot stuff. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are trading to your plan. Down at 79 now, 80. Currently, I'm out. Talk to you soon. Talk to you probably tomorrow. I told you I got weekend going on. Going up to Chicago. Back-to-back Cubs games. Sunday, Monday. Then we leave Wednesday for Hilton Head Island. And we'll be having a good time, me and my lady friend. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend. I'll see you in the next video.